Have you ever found yourself ensnared by memories of the past, trapped by the weight of previous failures, or yearning for the glory of former victories? It's a common predicament many of us face. But what if I told you that one of the greatest philosophers in history saw this very tendency as a major obstacle to personal growth and happiness? Let's explore the profound wisdom of Confucius, a thinker whose teachings have shaped civilizations. He encouraged us to break free from the hold of our past and instead focus on the present and the future. Join me as we uncover how ancient wisdom can enhance our modern lives. The timeless wisdom of Confucius. You might be wondering, who was Confucius? Born in 551 BC, Confucius was a Chinese philosopher whose teachings have deeply influenced East Asian culture and thought for over 2,000 years. He was a sage, dedicated to understanding the world and human nature. Confucius emphasized moral integrity, family loyalty, respect for elders, and the cultivation of character. But why should we care about the teachings of a philosopher who lived so long ago? Because Confucius's wisdom, grounded in universal human truths, remains relevant today. His insights offer practical guidance on how to navigate our lives, deal with our past, and shape our future. Confucius's view on time and progress. Have you ever wondered how Confucius perceived time, progress, and personal development? Unlike many philosophers of his era, Confucius did not advocate dwelling on the past. Instead, he emphasized the importance of the present moment and the future. He believed that while our past shapes us, it should not define us or our future. Confucius famously said, "Study the past if you would define the future." He encouraged his students to learn from their past mistakes without letting them hold them back. Similarly, past successes should not lead to complacency. Confucius believed that one should continuously strive for self-improvement and personal development. How does he suggest we achieve this? By focusing on our actions in the present moment and our aspirations for the future. For Confucius, every moment was an opportunity for learning, growth, and progress. He saw time not as a hindrance, but as a companion on the path to a better self and a better world. Avoiding the trap of nostalgia. Confucius taught that staying rooted in the past is like standing still while the river of life flows forward. He explained that those trapped in the past miss out on the joys and opportunities of the present moment. If you look at your past, you will stay there, he warned. This quote captures the essence of Confucius's philosophy. Our past should serve as a guide, not a destination. By dwelling on past failures or successes, we risk becoming stuck, unable to move forward or grow. Confucius also cautioned against the dangers of nostalgia. He believed that an excessive focus on the good old days could cause one to neglect the possibilities of the here and now, thus limiting one's potential. Let's take a moment to understand this wisdom deeply. How are we allowing our past to dictate our present? Are we using it as a crutch or as a catalyst for growth and progression? Embracing the present and future. Confucius's teachings provide a roadmap for navigating life, offering valuable lessons on embracing the present and the future. He emphasized the importance of understanding our past, but not allowing it to dictate our present actions or future plans. According to Confucius, each moment presents us with new opportunities to learn, grow, and transform. He advised his students to live in the present, attentive to their actions and decisions. Study the past if you would define the future, he said, conveying the idea of using past experiences as lessons to guide future actions, not as anchors weighing us down. Confucius also highlighted the importance of modesty and action. The superior man is modest in his speech but exceeds in his actions, he taught. This nugget of wisdom holds a profound truth. Actions in the present define our future. Therefore, dwelling in the past can stifle our capacity to act effectively in the now. Setting goals and adjusting actions. Confucius stressed the value of setting goals and having aspirations as they give direction to our actions. When it is obvious that the goals cannot be reached, don't adjust the goals, adjust the action steps, he advised. This guidance can help us navigate times of adversity, reminding us that our focus should be on our actions and attitudes, not our past. Implementing Confucius's wisdom in our daily lives requires conscious effort, but the benefits are substantial. Here are a few practical steps to shift your focus from the past to the present and future. 1. Reflect wisely. Learning without reflection is a waste. Reflection without learning is dangerous, said Confucius. Make it a habit to reflect on your day, learn from your experiences, but avoid ruminating over the past. Use your past as a learning tool, not a self-judgment tool. 2. Embrace mindfulness. By being fully present in the moment, you can savor your experiences and make deliberate decisions that align with your goals. As Confucius says, we should feel sorrow, but not sink under its oppression. 3. Set meaningful goals. Confucius emphasized the importance of having direction in life, the will to win, the desire to succeed, the urge to reach your full potential. These are the keys that will unlock the door to personal excellence. 4. Adapt and change. Be open to change and adapt your strategies as needed. Confucius advocated for flexibility in pursuit of our goals, advising, when it is obvious that the goals cannot be reached, don't adjust the goals, adjust the action steps. 5. Cultivate resilience and perseverance. Life will always have its ups and downs. Staying grounded in the present and maintaining a forward-looking perspective enables you to weather the storms. Remember Confucius's words, our greatest glory is not in never falling, but in rising every time we fall. The benefits of a forward-looking life. Embracing Confucius's wisdom and leading a forward-looking life has numerous benefits. One significant advantage is fostering personal growth. By focusing on the present and the future, you grant yourself the opportunity to learn, adapt, and improve, making the most of your potential. The man who moves a mountain begins by carrying away small stones, Confucius said. Every small step toward your future contributes to your personal development. Another benefit is resilience. The past can often weigh us down with regret, guilt, or nostalgia. By consciously deciding to live in the present and look towards the future, we can free ourselves from these burdens, enabling us to bounce back from adversity more quickly. We become, as Confucius suggested, individuals who do not worry about not being recognized by others, but rather about not recognizing others. Moreover, a forward-looking life can significantly enhance your happiness. Dwelling on past mistakes and misfortunes breeds discontent and unhappiness. In contrast, focusing on the present moment helps you appreciate the beauty around you, while setting goals for the future provides you with a sense of direction and purpose, leading to increased contentment and fulfillment. A practical example. Consider the story of Lynn, who was always anxious and dissatisfied because she constantly compared her present life with her glory days in the past. However, when she began practicing Confucius's teachings, she noticed a significant shift in her mindset. She started focusing on her current actions and future aspirations, which in turn resulted in her feeling happier, more fulfilled, and more productive. Lynn's story encapsulates the transformative power of adopting a forward-looking perspective. In conclusion, taking Confucius's philosophy to heart and reframing our perspective to focus on the present and future can lead to remarkable improvements in our personal growth, resilience, and overall happiness. It's a potent reminder that we should strive to learn from our past, live in our present, and look forward to our future. In our journey through life, we often find ourselves chained to the past, whether it's our past mistakes, regrets, or even our past successes. However, as Confucius's wisdom illustrates, it is essential to break free from these chains to truly progress and grow. By focusing on the present moment and aspiring for the future, we can lead a more fulfilled, resilient, and progressive life. Confucius taught, our greatest glory is not in never falling, but in rising every time we fall. Remember, it is not our past that defines us, but how we respond to it. We have the power to learn from our past experiences and use them as stepping stones toward our future, rather than allowing them to become barriers. As we conclude this exploration of Confucius's teachings, I encourage you to reflect on how you can apply these principles in your life. Whether it's becoming more mindful of the present, setting clear goals for the future, or learning to let go of the past, each step you take can bring you closer to a more fulfilling life. Remember, the past is a place of reference, not residence. Let's all strive to look forward just as Confucius urged us to do. The future is ours to shape. Let's make it count.